The PlayStation Store is currently running its games under $15 sale. Some great deals available, but we're going to take a look at the games under $10. You guys know how this works. Let's just get right into it. Let's start off with some Assassin's Creed titles. You guys know I'm an Assassin's Creed shill, at least the old school Assassin's Creed pre-Origins. Gotta love me some Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag. It's $7.49. I'll also throw in Assassin's Creed Rogue Remastered, which is 67% off for $9.89. Love both of these games. AC4 especially is one of my favorite Assassin's Creed games of all time. I might even go and say it's one of my favorite games of the last decade. I loved Assassin's Creed 4. I think Edward Kenway is one of the best main characters across Assassin's Creed. I might even like him better than Ezio, and I know some of you guys will see that as a bit of blasphemy, but this game was fantastic. A ton of content, a beautiful world to explore. Naval combat was solid as well, and the story was pretty good. $7.49, great title. And this was the PlayStation 4 launch game, AC4 Black Flag, that I really got into. Killzone Shadowfall was okay, but after, you know, the flair of the visuals wore off on me, AC4 was the long-lasting one, and I had a great time with it. $7.49, great pickup here. AC Rogue, on the other hand, while I wouldn't say it's as good as AC4, it's pretty decent in its own right, has that naval combat as well. $9.89 for it, not a bad pickup there. Check that out as well. Next up, we have Infamous Second Son, which is $7.99 for Plus subscribers. This is available in the PlayStation Plus Instant Game Collection, so if you have a PS5, you can play it that way. Just bear that in mind. Infamous Second Son, I thought, was a very, very good game, even though I would say it's the weakest of the three mainline Infamous games, you know, ignoring Festival of Blood. It's still a very good game. Well, it's relatively short. Like, if you rush through Infamous Second Son, you could honestly beat it in probably 8 hours, 8.5 hours. It's like a relatively short game. There's obviously a ton of additional content with the side content and everything like that. Visuals are great. And I like Delsin as a main character. While I would say he's no Cole McGrath, Delsin is a pretty good character as well. And of course, with how Infamous works, you can play through the game twice. It'll be engaging both times. $8 for it with your Plus subscription's pretty good. $9.99 without is pretty decent as well on top of that. Next up, we have Burnout Paradise Remastered, which is $6 with your Plus subscription, $8 without. Love me some Burnout Paradise. It is a fantastic arcade racer. You're gonna get into a lot of crashes, a lot of high-octane action, you know, in the sense of vehicles. And, yeah, the crashes are done really well, and there's a ton of content here, like, from all the billboards, all the events. There's so much content to get into with Burnout Paradise, and, of course, the music is quite good as well. Maybe a bit of an acquired taste, but there's quite a bit of diversity in there as well, and you can mess around with the radio and what songs you want to play. $6 for the game, I think, is quite good. Check it out if you're interested in a quality arcade racer. Speaking of quality arcade racers, WipEout Omega Collection, 50% off for $9.99. I love me some WipEout, so this is a game I have to recommend. WipEout is one of those franchises that I thought had a lot more legs to offer, and maybe we'll see it make a comeback. But if we don't get one anytime in the near future, WipEout Omega Collection is a great pickup, a futuristic arcade racer, great presentation, a solid soundtrack, and fantastic gameplay. On top of that, if you have a PlayStation VR headset, this is one of the best VR games you can come across. And it was a post-launch update. Like, the update for the VR component came out well after the game came out, and yeah, one of the best VR experiences you can find. $9.99, great pickup if you're looking for a great arcade racer, just like Burnout. Obviously, a very much a different game than Burnout. Don't get it twisted there. Not an open world racer or anything like that, but a great one in its own right. Next up, Mark of the Ninja Remastered is 55% off for $9. Love me some Mark of the Ninja. This was a game that came out on like Xbox Live Arcade and the PSN, I want to say back in like 2010, 2011, and it was a great action stealth title with a fantastic art style, like one of the best art styles in a game in terms of aging, and even though it's been like, what, a decade since the original game came out, it still looks fantastic. This one has been updated to 4K, full audio remastered, and you do have special edition content. Special edition DLC, and New Game Plus, everything like that, a little bit of replayability there as well. $9 if you're looking for an action stealth title. I think you'll find a lot to like with Mark of the Ninja Remastered. Next up, we have Deus Ex Mankind Divided Digital Deluxe Edition. The base game is not on sale, so bear that in mind. This is $6.74. You get the Season Pass, extra in-game mission, and the Covert Agent Pack with the pickup of this. Deus Ex Mankind Divided was a game that I had mixed feelings on when it initially came out. I love Deus Ex Human Revolution, and hopefully someday Square Enix will wake up and port that game over so we have easy access to it outside of Xbox backwards compatibility, at least for PlayStation guys, because that game is tremendous. Mankind Divided falters in comparison to Human Revolution from a story standpoint. However, the story is still okay, and the gameplay is a level up from Human Revolution, and I still overall like the game. I just had colossally high expectations for it. Now going into it, paying $6.74, if you want a quality action RPG, Deus Ex Mankind Divided is going to offer you exactly that. Great setting as well. I love that, futuristic cyberpunk look, and Deus Ex definitely offers that. $6.74 for the digital deluxe edition. Goodbye here. Next up, Sleeping Dogs Definitive Edition, 85% off for $4.49. Obviously, this is a game I constantly go to bat for. An incredibly underrated game put out by Square Enix. Sleeping Dogs was a tremendous open-world action title. A lot of people will compare it to GTA in Hong Kong. That's what they'll say it is. It's really not like that. Yes, it's in an open world, but that open world is a bit more contained, and this game has more of an emphasis on a mature story that has a very, very engaging and well-developed main character, in my opinion. Really like that, and the hand-to-hand combat is really well done here as well. Love Sleeping Dogs, good bit of extra content on top of that. Maybe someday we'll see a Sleeping Dogs 2, but given that it's been, what, over 8 years since this game initially came out? Wow, it's been a long time since this game came out. I remember picking it up when it came out. But, yeah, I don't know if that's gonna happen, but this Definitive Edition is a great pickup. It includes the base game and a ton of DLC, 24 previously available DLC extensions, including the story-extending episode of Year of the Snake and the horror-themed Nightmare in North Point. So a lot of stuff here, $4.49. Go pick this up. It's a great buy. Next up, Yakuza 0, 75% off for $4.99. On top of this, Yakuza Kiwami is on sale for $5. Yakuza Kiwami 2, I believe, is $9, and Yakuza 6 is $5 as well. So that's a lot of good options if you're looking to get some of the Yakuza titles. Yakuza 0 is a great starting point. A lot of variety in the content here. A good story, no English voice acting, which might turn some people off, but overall, a great game, great gameplay, a lot of content as well. So you have a lot to get into here, and for $5, if you're talking about, dollar per hour of gameplay, you're getting a lot of value here, so I definitely would recommend that. Next up, we have Just Cause 3 XXL Edition, $4.19. You can get the base game for $3. The XXL Edition will, of course, give you some additional content, expansions, vehicle packs, things of that nature. Just Cause 3 was an absolute atrocity when it initially came out. A lot of technical issues with this game, not only on consoles, PC as well, but a lot of that has been remedied, and now paying $4.19 for it, you're getting a pretty no-nonsense open-world game here, something that anybody can really get into and have a good time with. No, you're not going to get emotionally captivated by the story of Rico Rodriguez. That's not what this game is going for, but if you're looking for a fun open world to get into, crack open a few beers and have a good time on your, a Saturday off or something like that, Just Cause 3 is going to give you exactly that. Or after a long day of work, if you want something to chill out with, have a good time, zip line, all that good stuff. Just Cause 3 is definitely going to be good. Grappling hooks and all that good stuff. $4.19, go check that out. And lastly, we have Dead Rising 2 Off the Record, 70% off for $5.99. I like Dead Rising. I'm always a fan of zombie slaying action titles, and Dead Rising 2 Off the Record I thought was a pretty good one. Dead Rising 2, the regular Dead Rising 2, had some issues to me. I like Off the Record better, so this is what I would recommend. If you want a zombie slaying action title, I mean, Dead Rising is always going to be a pretty good option, and I think Dead Rising 2 Off the Record for $6 is a good pickup. But that's going to do it for me. Again, a ton of deals available under the price of $10. Now, this is directly off the two sales. The Assassin's Creed was from the Blockbuster sale. Everything else, I believe, was from the games under $15 sale. There are a couple of deals under $10 in the Big in Japan sale. Maybe I'll cover that quickly in a different video, but off the top of my head, like Dot Hack GU, Last Recode, Zone of the Enders, Second Runner Mars, those games are all under $10, and yeah, I recommended those before, but definitely good buys there as well. But that's gonna do it for me. Sound off with all of your thoughts in the comments section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.